Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be an update on a winter storm Hunter, and if you don't like Weather Channel names, well, this is just a cross-country storm. It started by tremendous floods in California. I mean, there were massive floods, mudslides. It was a huge problem, catastrophic problem in California, and that same exact storm is now moved through the Rockies, and it's about to make landfall onto the plains. And now if we look, this is what's going to happen. So you can see the low. It's gonna kind of break up into two pieces. A piece of it is gonna bring up north right here. It's gonna sorry wait. Okay, so it's gonna stay up north and it's gonna zoom up north here. It's gonna be one low right here, and there's gonna be one right down here, and this one's gonna be the major piece of the second part of this storm. So this storm, we could see quite a bit of snow across Iowa, Minnesota, cities like Minneapolis will be getting quite some snow. I would say anyway 1 to 3 inches, but the biggest bullseye is right in here up through Wisconsin, and that is where 5 to 8 inches of snow could fall and most likely will fall. Also, there is a threat for some ice, but that's not major. On the warm side, there will be some rain, so areas like Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland will be receiving some snow rain, St. Louis, but the story quickly turns into the cold side. As you could see, the storm passes by, and here is the second part developing, and where is it? There it is. You can see here it's about to form itself as a low, but still not strong enough to pick up as a model, and then it finally forms. But here, I want to talk about one thing first. So see this where this cold air catches up with the snow. So look, this is all a cold front. 6 hours later, it looks like this. So it changes over the rain. The snow catches up to the rain, and this could happen several hundred miles to the west. And if that does happen, then Chicago will be in the area for snow, and they will be getting quite a bit of snow if we do that, because areas of Indiana will be getting 3 to 4 inches of snow with this before it moves on. And that's not only that snow will be impacting Cleveland, but you could see they moved. The GFS and European model has made a significant move in the storm. Actually, it's now pretty much a bullseye impacting upstate New York. So you can see here is where it really strengthens and it zooms up the coast. If you look at the total snowfall amounts, we could see that there are the bullseye. There's going to be some snow here, but that's going to be more of a freezing rain, sleet event. I don't think there's going to be that much snow. I do think there's going to be a fairly good chance of up to 5 inches in areas like Indiana and southern Illinois. But Cleveland, earlier on in the week, they were showing up to 20 inches. Right now, that's significantly backed off. I would say anywhere from 5 to 8, maybe if you guys are lucky, 10 inches of snow. That'd be quite an impressive deal of snow. But you could see upstate New York receiving those pretty much, sorry guys, pretty much 6 inches and above. In some areas, 12 inches and above. So not as bad as it was earlier forecasted, but still a pretty strong storm. And this is going to be the first swath that happens, and that's what I was talking about. The bullseye is going to fall right here. And this is again what I was also talking about. You can see northern Indiana is going to get 3-4 inches of snow, and if it shifts a couple of miles back, then areas like Chicago could be getting some snow also. So I showed you guys the GFS. Let me now show you the NAM model. So you can see the NAM model is much more aggressive with the snow. And again, I really just don't think the NAM model has a good handle on it, because the European and GFS are finally almost exactly agreeing. And if two of the biggest weather models, most reliable weather models, are agreeing on one thing pretty much mile for mile, snow for snow, pretty much exact on, then you know that almost for sure that's what's going to happen. If not, then it was some big malfunction. But you can see the NAM model also showing this band of snow, but a little bit southern, a little bit south of where the GFS is showing. But here's where the disagreement falls very sharply. So you could see that there's going to be up to blue. You could see there's going to be up to blue. There's going to color blue. So that's 24 inches and above. That is insane. And I don't think that was going to happen, guys. I just don't think there's going to be 24 inches of snow in southern Indiana. That's just not going to happen. And Cleveland here would be getting around 10, 12 inches of snow. Let's show you how the radar would pan out. Let's bring it back, this weather system, all the way up to now. Okay, so here's the first swath over here. Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska moves up, brings some rain to Chicago. But this is, would you see that falls as mostly ice right there? And even if it did, you could see there's a swath of snow. Even if look, it says it's gonna snow for about, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. And if you get 24 inches of snow, 24 divided by 6 is 4. So that would need at least 4 inches per hour in order to bring up to 24 inches. Actually, it would be 6 inches per hour. Yeah, in order to get 24 inches for 6 hours. It'd be absolutely insane, and it just wouldn't. Actually, no, it would be 4 hours. Sorry. 4 inches of snow per hour, that's just not going to happen. It just doesn't have that strength with this storm. Now let's show you guys um the European model. So anywhere you see the shaded grid of this weird color, I mean, I don't know what to call it. It's just like um a I don't know, gridded color, that's snow. Anywhere you see just the blue, that's rain. So you can see Chicago getting rain, Iowa also snow, Des Moines, Iowa, 1 to 3 inches of snow expected, if not a little bit more. And you can see the European model says the same thing as a GFS when um, this snow can pretty much set up a little bit farther here, a little farther there. We don't really know, but as of now, the models, I mean, they're just saying pretty confident that in northwestern Indiana will get quite a little bit of snow, but areas like Chicago will need to be on the watch because we might get hit by it. We're not so sure. You can see that's where the GFS differs, the European differs a little bit. They leave a little bit more snow right here, a little bit stronger in central Ohio, some heavy snow according to the European model. And then pretty much the big storm, when it intensifies, also moves up into New York, so that will leave quite a bit of snow for areas like New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, the state of New York, not New York City. And I'd like to show you the new snow accumulations. You could see anywhere that is bright blue, that's 4 inches plus, and you can see this green color. That's, I would say, I think that's 12 inches because it's right here. So yeah, it's around 8 to 12 inches. And this band again is going to be quite heavy. If it shifts this way, then most likely the snow will shift a little bit further this way. And that's the key thing, guys. Tomorrow, if this band sets up a little bit higher, then most likely this whole storm will set up a little bit higher. That's just correlates together. So let's now check out some of the winter weather statements. Let's go to Des Moines, Iowa, or let's go to Fort Dodge actually, because that's where this winter storm warning is posted. Um, let's go to, you probably can't read this, but it says new snow accumulations of 3 to 5 inches possible on Thursday, and that is pretty much it. A 1 inch during tonight, I think that's expected. Let's check out the winter storm warning, what they say. Wintry mix of precip is anticipated to quickly transition to snow late tonight and continue to transition Thursday morning. And that is pretty much why they declared it winter storm warning, because there will be strong winds and some heavy snow falling. I want to find how much snow. Okay, yeah, see, they're saying a little bit more, 3 to 6 inches of snow and ice. So that meaning sleet, also, if any does fall, will end up 3 to 6 inches in that band. You could see in that band if I move back. If I move back right there, that's gonna be the main band. But you can see there's already some winter weather advisories being set. A winter storm watch, pardon me. It's gonna be setting up for southern Indiana, Kentucky, southern Illinois. And sorry guys, but I just don't know if it will be that much snow. I mean, they're saying more of a winter so much due to the fact that there's going to be wintry mix and rain and freezing rain. I don't know if you guys are going to have that much snow. I just don't see it happening. You might get a little bit, but I don't think you're going to get that awfully much. I think most of the impact early on in the week, it was showing. It was showing a little bit bigger. Sorry, because this is just like I need to end in 20 seconds. So it was showing it in southern Indiana earlier, but now it's showing it in New York, the heavier snow. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. As always, thank you guys, and see you guys in the next episode.